spent so long just wondering. For years I was adrift.
Hey guys, welcome. This is going to be my first episode for my Feed the Beast world. What I decided to do is I decided to go ahead and just use the world that we've already got started here. I've got some things going on, some cool stuff. This is the world I built my diamond automatic diamond room in here. So what we've got going on, I'm going to go ahead and run everybody through everything real quick. Right here we have our peat farm. It's semi-automatic here, keeps itself running at all times. Over here next to the peat farm we have our first tree farm. This one does, of course, spruce. As you see, it's off right this second, letting the trees grow up so I don't burn up all my stuff. This is our other one. This one does oak. It's a tree farm. All it does is oak, and you can see this one is presently active. And it's creating, plenty of oak. And right in here, there's your proof. Got some oak, plenty of saplings down here, some apples. Good stuff going on in that one. And then we have next to it, this is our quarry, present quarry we're working on. Let me see if we can take a peek without falling in and dying. It looks like there's some. Is that diamond? Is that diamond? No, darn, that's silver. Okay, looks like it's building up pretty good. Got some stuff. I threw some stuff in here when I was trying to get around last time. That's just a cobble box right there. I'm running it with 3 peat fired engines, so that's all going good. I got some fir trees that I planted over here that I can harvest. This is an old quarry. I made a really large quarry. It took a long time for it to done, and almost all that you see there is most of that is cobblestone. There's a couple boxes with some gravel or earth in it. This was is going to be a sorted delivery system to my base, which I just started. So we'll run across here. See if we can do this without falling in the water. Nope. Epic fail. Alright, so it goes over here and goes up into the base that I'm building. Now the only thing that's in this base other than the outside is there's one floor, and there's a way out the back, and there's a way. I'm going to build a way to the top as well eventually, and this entryway. So if you come by boat, you can dock right here and jump up, run up these little jumps right here. Where I might put stairs in. I haven't decided yet. But I took the face of this. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit more. But I took the face of this and added some nice block and made it work in. And built a couple places where it looked like there needed some supports that people would add in. There's some coal still up there that I haven't gotten. And then what this is an old quarry. It's a 9x9 square. We started at the top. I dug all the way down. I've added some windows right in here to give me some light. Basically, it's just a nice little place, and it goes down from here for a while, but it doesn't go all the way out. This back door right here, which I just put in here, comes out to the stairs that I was using to go up and down. Between the top, which the trees up there's a box of cobble up there. That's about all that's left up there. And then you can come down this way and goes to my that way is over to my main, what I'm using for my temporary base. And there's also a way in here, which is the way I think that I showed when I was going into to the bottom. And there's a nice little curvy staircase around here that goes down and down, and it takes you down to the automatic diamond room that I built, that you can find in my automatic diamond room tutorial, how to build it. It's a good little operating system, and I'm going to run down here because I want to show you that, and I want to look up and discuss a little bit of plans of what I want to do next. And as you can see right here is the door. I don't know if I want that door like that or whatever, but for now it's good. In this room is of course just the automatic diamond sorter. Nothing else of any consequence in here. I have come in here from time to time and added flint in. I want to get that box full. I need to come back and move some coal and start this machine up again. But for right now, because of due to the strict cost of it, it's off. But that's okay. Back here is just a way I was doing some mining, and I'll keep that because this is at 11, I believe. Okay, so we have down here, we have enough room down here we could build one room. I was thinking at one point I was thinking I was going to put a nuclear reactor down here, but I don't think I'm going to, since I'm going to make this my base. So right now this room is unaccounted for, and I'm not going to really mess with it because, like I said, that's going to be the last room I fill up. This right here is the floor, of course, is the roof from the last one, and it lets you see up and see how high we have to build. As we go up, I'm going to fix these wall pieces. They may not be smooth, but they will all be filled in with either dirt, cobble, or stone. No dirt, excuse me. They'll be filled in with cobble, stone, or brick, stone brick. And each room is going to have a different function. So right here, this will probably be a machine room of some sort, with some sort of room, maybe a canner, an automatic canning room or something. I want to have power run down the whole wall. That's going to be interesting to figure out how to do that. I don't have a lot of experience with Feed the Beast, and a lot of people kind of thought that that automatic diamond room was kind of cool, and being honest, I just stumbled on it and figured out how to make it myself. So there's just going to be a lot of stumbling around in this game, but that's how we do this one. And then, you know, after I go ahead and get this filled, and I'll build its roof, and then I'll make something else above it. But the first couple things that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get power over here. Because we don't have a true power source in here as of yet. And I also want to work on my sorting machine. I don't know if I'm going to make it as a sorter or if I'm going to use diamond pipes to sort everything at first, and then change things, because I'm not really so sure on how. I've built a sorter, but I'm not sure how to use it really. So, you know, it's one of those things where that's going to be a work in progress. Excuse my mic, I had my mic in the wrong spot again. We'll figure out how I can do that and what we can do. Alright, but that's the back door. So basically that's the back door into the base. And I've built a couple things. You can see I have a nether portal. There's a cactus farm over there. There's a village and another village. And what I have, I call the starting trench, is right over here. You know, there's some rubber trees here. Over here we have our starting trench. And the reason I call it that is because I spawned right by where the nether portal is, and as I came down I saw this trench and decided to go ahead and start here. Now over here, before we go down, I have a wheat farm. It's totally automated, and as you can see, it's almost ready for a harvest. Oh, it looks like it is ready for a harvest. Gonna have to come back and put some machinery in here, some fuel into the generators. They're Stirling engines, and let that go ahead and work, so we can get on to the next one. Right here is this is lava that I've harvested from down underneath. There's 36 tanks above ground, and there's a whole bunch underground. And this is my creosote tank, because I have a coke engine. Right here I have a small electrical outpost station. It's got a few water mills, I think they're called. Yeah, water mills. And they put plenty of power out. I have an MFE that's completely full, and I also have a battery box in here, and which is also completely full, and an electrical furnace, which is right here. Let's throw this glass in here. Oh, sand, I mean. And that goes ahead and of course works, and you know how that works. I'm not going to get into that. There's also a crafting bench here, so that way if you're doing something you can craft and don't have to keep running back and forth. And down here I have really my first kind of quasi base, and I've moved some things out of here over the time. Just some chests. As you see, I've got my mining laser stored there. Just a random chest with a whole bunch of junk in it, pretty much. Some cobble, some wood, some creosote, stuff that I'm working on. It's just a regular iron furnace. We have some bees down here. I haven't done anything at all with bees, but just go ahead and put them together. There's a box of stuff that I'm working with for the most part. Another cobble box. It seems like that's the biggest thing I end up with. This box right here this is my irons and metals, and I've got some other stuff in here that I don't really know where to put right now. that's sulfur. I thought that was pyrite. Well, pyrites blow it. Okay. I also have a couple uranium blocks, so I was just fiddling around. Here's my redstone box. I have some coal and some coal coke in here as well. Matter of fact, let's start another stack of coal. No, I don't need to do that right now. Let's hang on to that. That way, if I want to, I'm just flying. That way, if I want to do anything else, I can. There's some 107 obsidian. I have a rolling machine here. I have a generator and, of course, a compressor here and a battery box here. This is a box full of stuff that I've made with using my carpenter or my not Stirling engine, my thermionic fabricator. I'll say it right. Thermionic fabricator. And this was the way I was going to go down before I decided to make that other. I was going to make this into a different room, but I just changed my mind since then and decided that the best thing for me would be probably to go ahead and go to the big tall base and start building my base there. Wow, we're really flying. Let me see something real quick. Let's check my view bobbing. Video settings. View bobbing is on. Okay. Alright. So, uh-oh, we're stuck. Alright, be right back. Alright, well that happens sometimes. It pops you back up to the top like it just did. Alright, now over here we have, it was supposed to be a tank detector. I did something wrong. It's just sitting there. It's basically it's a waste of materials, and it'll just sit there. That's my coke engine. As you can see, it's pretty full right now. And then I have a hopper right here, which is making me some sand. Puts it in here. Well, actually, and then I move it in there. Reason being that it does that is basically don't have anything else to do with it. Oh, I don't need to take that many out. Just give me 2. This will keep going. And this runs off lava. And down here we have our little special station. I have a macerator here. It's 3 times overclocked, a compressor, and an MFE. There's my other electric jetpack. Why do I have 2? Because when you die and you need to get someplace fast, you should have another electric jetpack to get there. Also a furnace down there. I showed you the coke oven. This removes all the creosote, which I'm going to have to add some more tanks up there because I don't really use the creosote fast enough. And down here, this is where I've been pumping my lava from. I have had a nice large pool down here. Get away from me! I hate those bats. There's some silver I never harvested. Wow. And that's pretty much empty. Wow, what level are we at? We are at 7. Alright, so we're going to have to move over here to drain that pool. And here to drain that pool. And we'll be done down here. This place is kind of dark and scary. I wonder if I can knock this gravel out. Well, I could be able to get that. Well, neither here nor there. Did a pretty good job. This was one giant pool of lava at one point. And basically over the time, I've gone ahead and actually drained it out. Grab this copper while I'm down here. I'll come back and move this off the camera because I'm going to want to get that too. But that's how I've powered over here. I'm using a little geothermic energy to go ahead and handle that. That being said, it's kind of dark down here now. take out all the lava light. It's pretty dark. I never really lit it up down here, did I? Guess not. I'll have to bring some torches down with me next time. Right now I'm on peaceful. So you can give me shit about that, but I was on peaceful because I want to show you around, and when you're on peaceful, nothing really bothers you. What the heck did I get turned around? Wow, it looks a lot different now than it did just a few days ago. Let me follow this up. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I zigged when I should have zagged. Alright, we'll go up here. Alright, there we go. Oop. It's a little laggy today. But as you can see, let me check something real quick. Oh, I hope I didn't just tape all that and have to redo all this. I didn't have the client closed, so I might have to redo all this. Hold on, let's see. You sometimes makes really bad videos when you have the client open. I forgot about that. Yeah. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take a break here, and I'll get back to you. Let me see what we got. Okay, back. Mic position is adjusted. Alright, what else was I going to show you? Came back up here. Well, that's pretty much all we have right here right now. So that's what it's going to be. If you guys have anything that you want to add or go ahead and talk to me about, things that you want me to try to do. A couple things I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be doing a blast furnace shortly, but I have to find some slime balls. Believe it or not, I have found no slimes. I looked walking around the other day, couldn't find a swamp biome, and I know this looks like a swamp, but this is a green swampland biome, so that really doesn't count at this point, I don't believe. I've never seen a slime pop up. Let me show you this cactus farm. It's kind of neat. I'll go around the mountain this way, or actually we'll go over the mountain. Let's put on our jetpack. Jetpacks make everything so much fun. You just fly over top of everything and look around. You know, I probably should have turned around the music. Let's stop over here on top of this. Alright. Let's turn the music down a smidge and leave it there for now. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn that on hard here in a few minutes. As soon as we go ahead and finish our tour and get back to the base, we'll turn it on hard and go from there. But right now, this is, of course, that's one of my mine shafts, and I do some strip mining at the bottom there. This is my cactus farm. And I don't know how familiar you are with cactus farms, but it's like every other farm. You feed it, it spits out cactus for you, and there's plenty of cactus right there. Things you can do with cactus, of course, are waterproof piping. Man, do I might have wood? Yeah, I'm out of wood on me. Waterproof. You can do waterproof piping. You can do your dyes, of course, that you could do before, and you can also do. There's some stuff that you can do later on down the line that I was looking into. That, you know, it's all stuff that I'm just starting to figure out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it here. See how much time we have and how much fill, and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do from there. I don't know if we're gonna want to do another hydrodynamic, another water mill set up for power, or if I'm gonna want to do pump some of my lava over that way. But I'm not really sure at this point. do know is this. We definitely have to get this lit up because it's pretty dark here. I've been into the nether, and it's kind of cool. I've got to get some more lava, and then I'm starting to drain that out. This is going to be my new base over here, though, and that is definite. Definitely planned right here is going to be my new base. Gotta go ahead and figure out how to put everything together. Like I said, I have cobble everywhere. I'm taking and using cobble to make sand. Don't need a sand generator in this world, so I haven't made one. Just, added some trees over there, and those trees came from a different biome, of course. But we have some interesting things. I haven't figured out how to do any refining of oil. I have marked out the oil. That'll be something down the line I can do. Alright, right now I was actually thinking about starting up here and going up a little bit and adding a windmill and doing some air power as well. So what do you guys think? What kind of power would you like me to put into this place? Air, hydro. I'm not going to do nuclear at this point because I'm not good enough at it. Oh, and as you can see, this is where my thing's built to. That's as far as I've gotten. Well, I can probably fill it in now. Are you on that color? I think you're on the same color. Whoa. Alright, that's all connected now. One of the things you sometimes forget about when you do this is that your jetpack is very, very busy. Alright, so we got this coming in here. And I haven't decided how I'm going to connect this all in or anything, but I'm going to sort it. And like I said, here's the top view. Okay, I got this button right. Here's the top view. You can see there's a lot of space in here to build. So we're going to do, like I said, sorter, but we're going to do power first. So the first thing we're going to worry about is power. So yeah, let me know what kind of power you want. You want hydro power again, or you want air power, or some other sort of power? No nuclear. That's the only thing I'm asking at this point. Give me a holler. Well, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. This can be an ongoing series. I don't know how often I'm going to do it. I'll put it up as I'm doing it. Basically help you guys learn some stuff, and you guys can help me learn some stuff together. We should enjoy this. So from a new point of view, Feed the Beast is a lot of fun, and I hope you'll join me in watching it.